Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $20 $1 million cash blast ticket. This ticket is part of the December 2023 series of tickets coming out in Texas, and it's about 2 weeks old by now, so this video is getting out a little bit late. Now, this is a number match game, and there are 4 symbols you can find. There is a stack of cash for an instant win, and then you've got your multipliers, 5, 10, and 20x. And in addition, this is a second chance promotion ticket where you have the possibility of winning some kind of, I don't really know what it is, space perspective adventure. I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but I will mention that in the case of these second chance drawing tickets, to me it seems like a regular occurrence that this is just a gimmicky way for a state to pay out less than they would on a normal ticket. The second chance promotions are never worth as much money as the states keep out of the tickets. As a matter of fact, most of the time the second chance promotions don't add any value. This one could potentially add value, but again, I'll talk about that more in a couple of slides here. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.41, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $20 up to $1 million. Nothing too crazy stands out on the prize structure. I guess the only thing that catches my eye is the odds of winning that $100,000 prize. Seems like kind of long odds, but you know, the Texas Lottery does not have a good track record of being generous, so that I guess shouldn't be too surprising. Now, I do need to mention taxes. So in Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view those top 3 prizes. So instead of what you see there on the screen, I'm going to view these prizes as $19,000, $76,000, and then $760,000 for the top prize. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 71 and 72%. Now, this does beat the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets, but just barely. It doesn't beat it by much. And so by my saying that, it should indicate to you that this is not a good payout for a $20 ticket. I do want to mention one thing before we finish this screen. So I want to look here. This is the back of the ticket. This is the information that they have about the $1 million cash blast second chance drawing. And so it says that, let's see, there are 5 promotional second chance drawings for a chance to win $100 plus entry in a second chance drawing for a chance to win a trip prize to the Kennedy Space Center in Merritt Island, Florida. If selected as a trip prize winner, you will have a chance to win cash prizes up to $1 million or a trip on Space Perspective's Neptune capsule. The winners of the Space Perspective's Neptune capsule flight will also have a chance to win $100,000 on the flight. So the reason I wanted to mention this is because it just seems like there's a lot of loopholes where the Texas Lottery could potentially get out of doing anything for this second chance drawing. It says, you know, a second chance drawing for a chance to win the trip. It says if selected, you will have a chance to win a cash prize up to $1 million or the trip. You will have, if you go on the trip, you will have a chance to win $100,000. So there is no guarantee. It sounds like there's no guarantee even of any kind of second chance drawing. So because of that, this payout sticks. There is no guarantee second chance value at all on this game, it sounds like, if you read the small print. And so, yeah, I mean, it just sounds like a bunch of ways for Texas to get out of paying any kind of second chance prize. So this 71% payout, while it does exceed the minimum 70%, is not a good value for a $20 ticket. Additionally, the 71% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which very few people win, which means not very many people at all are even going to see a 71% payout on this game. So what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens at the $200 prize, or right here. And so, if you are playing this game, when you do win, you will expect to see a prize between $20 and $200. Now, even there at the $200 prize, there is a split, 83 to 17. So not all of these $200 prizes are available to average players. Only 83% of these $200 prizes are going to fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and will be available to all players. The other 17% are going to join all of these prizes here as part of the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and we find out that the odds of hitting a top 1% prize are about 1 in every 341 tickets. So you're in way over $6,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is really, really important to keep in mind. So because so few people are going to be winning these prizes, we're going to subtract the value of all of these prizes from that payout number you saw before. And that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the value of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 63 and 64%. And so this is above the 60% minimum that we look for bottom 99% payout. So, I would say that this is about average, or maybe a little above average, for the bottom 99% payout. So it's not going to be a super tough ticket for the average person. I think where the value is being drawn out of on this ticket is the top prizes. Now, here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in Texas $20 tickets, and you can see there is a steep drop off. Well, first of all, I guess I should mention that over here on the right, this is the data point for the $1 million cash blast ticket. And again, there's a steep drop off in value here from the previous ticket, 75% on that one, down to 71% for this new one. Again, I mean, there could be some value added based on that second chance promotion, but to me, it sounds like, like we mentioned before, there's just too many what ifs in the small print to really guarantee any value back on this ticket. So we're going to call this the worst $20 ticket that has come out in Texas since we've been looking at Texas $20 tickets on this channel. So this is definitely one that I would leave on the shelf. I mean, there's way better $20 tickets in Texas for you to spend your money on. So this would be one that I would not be interested in. I'm not. The value is just not there. Now, if you are playing $20 tickets in Texas, in green up here at the top, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the $85 million explosion ticket would be the best one that you could play. If you're playing for odds, the $1 million winnings ticket would be the one that you would be looking at. If you are a more conservative player and you want to lose as little money as possible, the $85 million explosion ticket would be the one you would want to play. And then if you are more of a high roller and you're looking for a little bit better prize, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Jackpot Millions would be the ticket that you would want to go for. And then over here on the right, we're keeping track of top prizes. Now, these may be a little bit dated numbers because I made this PowerPoint about a week and a half ago, so those numbers could have changed between then and now. Now, here on this page, we are ranking Texas $20 tickets based on overall payout. $1 million cash blast, the worst $20 ticket we've seen come out in Texas. Again, this number could be a little bit higher. I guess if there are some guaranteed, if there is some guaranteed value in that second chance drawing, but I don't feel comfortable adding any value to this. So we're just going to call this the worst $20 ticket we've seen. And there are a lot of other better $20 tickets. I wouldn't go any lower than the $1 million gold rush. But I would probably be playing the $85 million explosion if I were, or the $1 million Lotteria, if I were playing $20 tickets in Texas. Now here on this page, this is the ranking of the bottom 99% payout. So Cash Blast down here in last place again. And yeah, it's not even really close. Texas has pretty decent value for the average players in this $20 category. So again, you've got some much better $20 tickets that you can buy. Now here on this page, we're comparing $20 tickets across states. Let's see, 71% towards the bottom of the list, 29th overall. So fourth worst ticket that we've seen on the channel so far from any state. And so, yeah, I mean, you can pretty easily see that, even though Texas does have some okay $20 value, 74, 75%, it's really not competitive with what other states are doing in the $20 ticket category. I mean, you've got Florida with better tickets, you've got California, Georgia with better tickets, and then you've got Massachusetts that just destroys every other state's $20 ticket values. And the two tickets that we've seen come out of Massachusetts are at 81% value. And so, we have to ask the question that we ask in every video: if Massachusetts can regularly put out $20 tickets at 81% value and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Texas putting out $20 tickets at 71% value? That's 10 percentage point difference. And, when you think about how much money goes into making just one of these games, 10 percentage points is a huge amount of money. One game could easily have 10 million tickets as part of it. If you multiply that 10 million by the $20 price tag, that's $200 million just for one game. And 10% of 200 million is $20 million that the Massachusetts Lottery is generously putting into the hands of its players, that the Texas Lottery is greedily sticking in its own pockets. And even if you do have that trip to space or the $1 million prize, that's still a $19 million difference. And so, that second chance drawing doesn't really do much to make up for that difference between what Texas is doing and what Texas is doing, what Massachusetts is doing. And so, when you ask the question, why would Texas do that? Why would they keep so much money that they don't have to keep? There are no good answers. It leads down a road of a lot of negativity, probably true, but Texas definitely has a different view of its players than Massachusetts does. We'll just leave it at that. Now here on this page, this is the ranking across states for the bottom 99% value. So this is the friendliness to the average player, 63%. So the Cash Blast is a little bit more competitive here. And I think I labeled this as a Florida ticket. So I'll go ahead and change that to Texas. So this is the Texas $1 million Cash Blast. And so, yeah, a little bit more competitive with what other states are doing. And you can see Texas is usually pretty competitive with the payback that it gives its average players. So the $20 ticket category is pretty good for average players in Texas. So that is good to see. Now here on this page, this is just a little bit of context. These are a couple of screenshots that I took out of the master list of tickets that I've reviewed on the channel. And I just wanted to show that, in Georgia this past month, we had a $2 ticket that came out with a 74% payout. This $20 ticket from Texas has a 71% payout. So this is completely embarrassing and backwards. A $2 ticket should never, ever, ever have more value than a $20 ticket. Texas needs to fix it. They need to consider its customers. I think Texas really has a customer service problem for sure. Even with if there is, some guaranteed money in the second chance drawing, it still wouldn't be 74% payout. And so, yeah, this is just not a ticket that I would be interested in playing at all. And I recommend that you keep your attention on other $20 tickets in Texas. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. 71% payout, not even close to making this list. I do want to mention though, we've got Massachusetts tickets here at 76% payout, $5 tickets. We've got Massachusetts $10 tickets at 80% payout. In my opinion, it should never be the case that you have a more expensive ticket with less value than a cheaper ticket. So with that thinking, every single state's $20 tickets should have more value than Massachusetts $10 tickets. So the very minimum that I want to see for a $20 ticket is 81% payout. If it doesn't, let's just spend our money on Massachusetts $10 tickets. There's no reason to play a $20 ticket with less than 81% value. And then here on this page, these are the friendliest tickets, top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player, bottom 99% payout. And again, this Cash Blast ticket, 63% payout, not quite good enough to make this list. So you can pause that and look at it if you would like. But that's about it for the Texas Lottery $20 $1 million Cash Blast ticket. Texas definitely taking advantage of people again by offering, this second chance, I'm doing quotes, second chance drawing where, there's some small print that shows that there might not even be a prize. Who knows what is going on with this ticket, but they definitely took more value out than is potentially there in second chance drawing value. So this is definitely one I would pass on, leave it on the shelf. Don't waste your money on it. Texas definitely taking advantage of people on this one. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.